Good afternoon. My name is Reed Hampton. I'm a student at Signal Mountain Middle High School. I'm a junior, and at school I'm a full IB student, a student athlete, a musician, a Model UN delegate, a youth and government participant, and a student activist in the community. I also have an IEP, which is an individualized education plan allowing me to receive services in the gifted program at our school. Our state has tried vouchers despite widespread opposition and failure. And while I have many issues with the school voucher program, the biggest by far is their discriminatory nature when it comes to IEP students. Private schools can accept students on any metric they want, and conversely, they can turn away students on any metric they want, including having an IEP. And they are not required to follow the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or the IDEA, meaning if they admit students with an IEP, private schools are not required to respect an IEP or provide resources for students. Our valuable public schools provide resources such as our dedicated teachers and advisors who serve students with IEPs and ensure all of our needs are met. My advisor, Ms. Whitney, serves a crucial role in my education, assisting with Model UN and youth and government, as well as serving as a teacher for gifted students. IEPs, however, do exist on a spectrum, and there are many students who are neurodivergent and need more help in the classroom, often from a teacher who is in charge of only them. These special education professionals provide invaluable assistance to students with disabilities and serve as a critical part of our education system. However, this does cost significant amounts of money that the IDEA does not require private schools to spend, and this can hurt the IEP students who are admitted into private schools. And while we have many excellent private schools with programs that do support students with IEPs, they are not required to do so due to current regulatory rules. This causes an issue where private schools get more money for students than public schools do, and then leave students who need more help in public schools with less money to provide resources for them. Further, the IDEA itself never received full funding at the federal level, and the TISA does not fully cover the actual cost of serving our students with the most significant needs. A medically fragile student is funded less than $20,000 per year, despite the actual cost being upwards of $40,000. Without funding for teachers like Ms. Whitney, who I visit at least 3 times a week, including twice today, my educational and extracurricular achievements would suffer notably. In fact, students all across the county who depend on people like Mrs. Whitney and perform well in academics and testing would suffer without the assistance and support of our advisors. It is likely that metrics that help us measure the return on investment for our students, such as test scores, would suffer when students are not provided the resources they need to succeed academically. As the elected representatives charged with making decisions for every school-age student in the county, you are obligated to serve all students, including those with IEPs, and ensure that our public funds go supporting our communities and schools, ensuring our students have the resources they need to excel in the classroom. This is why, as an activist, a public school student, and an IEP holder, I am asking for you to please not support the school voucher program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions? All right, thank you, Reed.
I have a comment.
Well spoken.
Hopefully I live long enough to vote for that gentleman for governor.
Thank you, sir.